Welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels Beat That. We're gonna take a bathroom break, I guess. Don't some of these things kind of seem like familiar, by the way? Back here and Beat That. We're here again with all the old racers and a couple new ones too, actually. Like XC3 now. I'm gonna start using some better cars. Is there anything else I want to use? The worst cars? No. We probably will have a few cars that we prefer to use. Let's have Drifting Around Storm show off a little bit. All the dominoes. And just points. So the strange thing is that we're here again. So we haven't been here in a very long time. Why did we end up here after the events of Micro Racers? And why are we still small? We're gonna search for some answers with the old team. I can never look at this part without thinking of what happened here. Back in the DS version. Darn, I was trying to use the ice gun just then. Jeez. Ah, good turning. Okay, well, good job, Drifting Around Storm. Also, I like how ice is just floating up there. Oh, that's one goal done. Oh, these twists, I still hate these. Maybe it used to be easier if I have a faster car. Actually, I think those were especially painful when I was playing as... when I was playing as Jackhammer in the bowling alley tournament. Anything I really want to do here? This might be cool to do. There we go. Hit myself with that. Oh, dominoes. All the dominoes. We'll have another chance. It'll be okay. Unless you always take that shortcut, which I guess I'll have to not do. Oh, okay, so Drifting Around Storm is not much of a turner. Not the best cornering, which I'm used to, of course, mostly, but even so. I kind of been operating under the assumption that as long as I'm not playing as so fast, I should be able to turn reasonably well, which is not necessarily true. There's lots of stuff in this kid's room. Who is this kid? That would be nice to hit someone with. Wish you could see the results of a mine collision like that. Every single time I go down this drop, it's just the memory of so fast going down that drop in the DS version. And inadvertently doing some serious gymnastics. Acrobatics. Boom. Wasn't very helpful for me, but oh well. Actually really far ahead. This is what happens when I start using a better car, I guess. The guy's probably gonna get a little bit more ruthless as time goes on. One could only imagine. Maybe. Probably. And this is supposed to be higher difficulty. I don't know if the... I expect the AI is supposed to actually be tougher in some capacity, right? Just not cover everything. Not even just the dominoes. I guess just to get this done over here, I will go through here. Oh, where are the dominoes? Oh, the dominoes are actually over here. There we go. Lost a little bit of time on that, but Drifting Around Storm wants to keep up appearances. Make things exciting. It's like freestyle and Star Trek Challenge. Just knock stuff over, hitting barrels, playing pool somehow, things like that. They keep things entertaining. So Drifting Around Storm, he is always on the air and always an entertainer, regardless of the fact that we're actually searching for things right now. As to why we're small and why we're back here where we were before, and why, most importantly, Vert is once again. Okay, good drift. Points. Ah. And why, rather suspiciously, Vert is a game the Phantom Racer. And it seems obvious enough it has something to do with that, if we all found ourselves here immediately after encountering that again, back in Micro Racers. But there's the question of, whoa, Chase! Why that would do such a thing? Yeah, look at the speed this car has. I can actually do this. I don't think I'd be able to do what I just did in Jackhammer. Do I actually want... Let's not go with that. I want boost if I can. Game! Oh, why are you doing that, game? That's weird. Let me see somebody else go through that twist. But why would that send us here, if that chose to do such a thing? And why would that make Vert the Phantom Racer game if we already know who Vert is anyways? Oh, I also could have got a supercharged power up there, but it doesn't really matter. Because I have the supercharged power up I want anyways. Supercharged boost is pretty darn powerful. Oh. Like, having 3 boosts can really get you ahead, or really let you catch up. Either one. I consider it a bit more effective than almost any other power up you can get. Because most other things are offensive in some capacity, which isn't necessarily helpful if you're nowhere near your opponents. I'm turning as hard as I can. Man. It's not really enough. I wish I could see somebody hit that mine. Oh no, he doesn't like me drifting there. But yes, there's something to think about Vert being the Phantom Racer. What that would have to gain from such a thing. Mostly. Locking stuff in other places! As time goes on, we become more and more aware of what other places we can go to from here. We're remembering them gradually. Something that has done, which incidentally might mean that that has something to do with us being shrunk as well. So we're probably going to try to figure that out. In fact, well darn. I mean, that's the idea, isn't it? We're going to look for that again. Because that is the one that has answers, presumably. And probably the one that changes Vert back into Vert again instead of the Phantom Racer. Not much to wonder about there. Speaking of which, actually, let's just go with the Phantom Racer right now. A little bit of Vert. 2-wheel touchdown bonus. Specifically 2 or at least 2? I'm curious. Break the wall. So we'll see if those happen. So Hellfire has just always a seemingly missing spot. I didn't really see what was actually going to be in so many of these races, to be perfectly honest. So the search for that continues. Once again here and beat that. Yep. You don't really have a lot of time to break the different... Oh, that. To try to open up a shortcut or anything like that. Touchdown bonus should just happen on its own though. If they didn't give you enough credit for jumping, it's not giving me credit for actually leaving the ground. Here we go. That's a 2-wheel touchdown bonus. Or was that 2-wheel or 1-wheel? I don't remember which one gives you how many. The game does... Well, does the game distinguish between the two? I thought it was just the DS version that distinguished between the two or something like that. There we go. So that's both goals. Okay, cool. That time it actually told me. So the Phantom Racer is... Vert is not having a hard time staying ahead. Usually Vert is the one to make a good comeback, but in this case Vert just flew ahead from the very beginning. Could have saved up some supercharge there and then done something like that, but I don't really see much reason to. Oh, I can open this up. Maybe I can't. So we know the number changes on that, though. I remember somebody once claiming that, who puts pictures on the bottom of the bunk bed? I guess you could. But I'm still not quite sure those numbers do. I've seen somebody claim that it just numbers the shortcut, like which one is which. That's definitely not the case, because the number changes as you hit it. That's not what I was supposed to do in the slightest. Burgers at this point just doing donuts. Staying ahead without much issue. So I can't see anyone else. I'm trying to turn, trying to not fall off. Not too hard. I don't know what it is about this one course though. This one's just particularly intensive on the performance, for reasons that aren't especially obvious to me. Rockets. Yeah, I can try to use the rocket to get through that other one now. Let's just make them hopping rockets. Don't see why I would do that, considering that there's nobody actually in front of me, both physically and in terms of racing. You can actually turn pretty... There we go. So it seems like you have to hit it twice, but I don't know why the number would go from 1 to 2 when you hit it that way. Have you ever gone through here? I don't recognize it in the slightest. Ow! I don't have much use for that. Whatever. Let's keep on keeping on. Okay, our worst Tesla. A mine somewhere. So we don't oftentimes see a mine warning on the bottom of the screen. Just mines don't usually stay around long enough for me to hit them, or for me to hit them. Other people to hit them, yeah, because they get hit immediately. I wonder how long I can just like sit around for at this point. Ah, I keep overshooting, man. Without getting eliminated. Probably a good long while now. Start playing around a little bit since there's not really much reason not to. Oh, it took some time for physics to get back in there. Here we go. I don't know how the physics works when you're on loops and whatnot, because sometimes it seems like it's like totally normal physics the whole time. Other times it seems like you kind of stuck to the loop. Or which doctor way? The next area. So where is that? In fact, that might be doing a thing or two to us, considering what happened to drifting behind Storm in that loop that one time. Which I forgot to mention actually, because even though for some reason I was thinking this is probably the work of that as that happened. But in any case, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Let's play Hot Wheels Beat That, where we get going on Eliminator. I'm expecting that things will go a bit more quickly for this playthrough. So what'll probably happen is I might be able to finish. I don't know about the tournaments though. I might be able to finish, ideally, one area per 5 episodes, but that's probably a bit optimistic because of how long those tournaments are. We'll see. In any case, see you then, guys. See you next one, right? Yep.